own shit. Keep her nails done, hair done, bag on thick. Pretty girl got her own whip. Pretty girl got her own grip. Pretty girl got her own shit. Keep her nails done, hair done, bag on thick. Pretty in the face, skinny in the waist. We ain't gotta wait in line. I put up in the race. My bitches always say.
What's up, guys? Ńämė Lifestyle TV. I'm back from another video for you guys. So today, guys, we're doing a lure prank on my best friend. This is gonna be so funny. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and if you can't hang, you can be part of the Marie gang. We're back with another video for you guys. So today we're doing a prank on my best friend. And a lure prank. We're doing a lure prank to see if she'll fall for it. So we're gonna do like a, should we do like a breaking up friendship prank?
Friendship breakup.
Pause. Okay, guys, so we're back and we decided that we ain't gonna do no like actual lure prank, get it from someone. We're gonna just text regular, like what we're gonna think of our mind or whatever. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Let me screen record. 3, 2, 1. There. Okay. Okay. So I was just texting her. I asked her, "Is you up?" She said, "Yeah." She said, I was like, "Oh," and she was like, "Yeah, it's only 11:28 where I am because she's out of town." Whatever. Okay, so what should I say? I would say, I was just thinking.
I was just thinking.
I was just thinking. I'm scared. She don't think it's a lure prank, but she died. I hope she don't think this is a prank. Come on, she didn't text back. Oh, she's texting. Should I ever doing a video, please, honey? She said, "Oh." Oh,
I was just thinking, you know. And me and Khalil been talking.
And me and Khalil was talking.
Alright, I got her.
Me and Khalil was talking. It's
He put his hand on the thing like.
I ain't drunk. Alright, I gotta
be back.
No, keep going.
Oh, well, okay. She said I was thinking. She said thinking for. Should I say me and Khalil was talking?
Me and Khalil just talking.
Yeah, that's my other friend. Khalil was just talking. Hold on, should I tell Khalil about the break?
Yeah.
But she gonna text her.
Okay, yeah, tell her.
Are you doing a video?
Do you not see the camera recording? Bye bye.
Do you not see one?
Go. Can you get out, please?
What are you gonna do it?
You're probably doing it tomorrow.
No. Somebody said I can do it.
Alright, today. Bye bye. Close the door.
You have to be up with him because he wants to do it every single time. I said I'm doing a lure prank now, so if she texts you,
it's agreed. Or just tell me.
Okay, alright, okay. So, and me and Khalil was just talking, and she said, "Alright, got you." Period. Okay, me and Khalil was just talking, and we was thinking.
You like that?
We was thinking about some things.
Same.
Oh, she texted. Oh, okay. She said what? Okay. She said okay. Okay. After I said me and Khalil was talking, we was thinking about something.
I feel like you hurt me.
How about should I say? I feel like you're fake. I feel like Khalil gets me.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like
cause you talk a lot.
You're fake. Like you don't text me every day. Okay. You don't text me every day. You don't FaceTime me.
Don't make it too long.
You don't FaceTime me. I feel like.
Wait, you can't say FaceTime because Khalil doesn't FaceTime.
No, it doesn't matter. Cause like you can FaceTime my hand. FaceTime me every day.
She don't have FaceTime me every day.
She FaceTime me every day. Trust me. You don't text me every day. You don't FaceTime me every day. I feel like
We're not close anymore.
yeah, I feel like we are not close anymore. I feel like a emoji.
Why'd you put a laughing emoji?
It's a crying emoji.
It's a crying laughing emoji.
This the good?
Like you're dying laughing. No, not that. That's a joke.
This is a go?
That's a joke laugh.
See, I don't understand these emojis. Okay, let me just do it.
That's crying emoji.
Okay. Woo! Okay. Look who just like that.
He's taking. I'm sorry, Craig. Too much. I can't.
Jesus Christ.
She probably gonna be like, is this a prank? Sorry, best friend. I'm so
She probably
sorry.
know I'm pranking you.
She probably, I hope she don't like go. Everything's beautiful.
Yeah, what did she text back? See, she probably gonna know some fake. What she said? I feel like that is too. Okay, I'm gonna get your number and I'll block you.
If she do block me, ooh.
No, I mean, if she trying to.
You gotta call her from your phone.
I feel like she gonna block you back though. And I said, Nicola. So, why you still texting me? I said it's over.
Why are you still texting me? I told
You're saying you always live
You-
Leah.
I told you it
And cause you
was
always
over.
What do you want to end it?
Hold on. I told you it was over, and you always with Talia. How you spell the girl name? Talia. Bro, I'm trying to spell it, but Talia, and you never asked me to come over your house.
But that's all. We're done.
But we're done. It's over. Bye, little girl.
She's older than you.
Wow, I almost put the heart emoji. I don't care if she older than me.
Now.
Okay, after this, guys, this is gonna be the. We're gonna end it and then shoot FaceTime. So she texts. Naila texts Kalila.
What she say? Tell her what she say.
This is gonna be so funny, I swear.
Okay, look at her. She was. If she mad or something,
I'm gonna stop the screen record because sometimes it goes away. Hold on. Please save, bro. Please save, please. Right.
You could just be like, you could just like post the pictures up there though. Come in.
She was like, hold on. It's saved. Okay, good. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. No. She said she was like, Lee, what is he talking about? I'm dead.
Why'd you go do this way? You got my way.
I'm dead. She still didn't reply to this. Reply.
Tell her. Tell Clea to tell her that don't call me and text me. We're not friends.
Tell her.
Here's mine.
Tell her you're not friends with her. You're not friends with her, and you're blocking her. Oh, I got a headache, but this break is going good.
Tell her. I heard you text her. Nah, you can't wait because she be in on it.
Right.
And she ready to go.
Come on, baby. Oh, she texted me. She's taking slow, like 10 years later. 5 minutes off. 5 hours. I'm gonna actually probably insert.
2,000 years later. 6.5 hours later. A few inches later. Day 2, day 3, day 4. A few moments later. 1 eternity later. 3 days later. 12 seconds later. 3:28 a.m. 3 weeks later. Many months later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Tomorrow for sure. Eventually, 12 o'clock midnight. 1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Meanwhile, 2 hours later, 8:01 p.m. the next day. Later, 20 minutes later, 6 hours later, several bad puns later.
70 years later.
Meanwhile, 6 hours later, later that same evening, several days later, 6 months later, 2 hours later, 4 to 6 weeks later, 1 minute 37 seconds later, 1 debt to society later, 1 pair of pants later, 8 hours later, 298 frozen patties later, 3 hours later, epilogue the next day. Meanwhile, at the Krusty Krab. 10 seconds later, 346 minutes later, much later, 3 days later, opening night later, 3,000 years later, 1 week later, 7:59 a.m. 3 weeks later, 3 days later, 2 hours later, 48 hours later, 8 hours later, the following Thursday, 5 minutes later, 24 hours later, much later, much later, 7 hours later, epilogue, several song-filled hours later, a few minutes later, a little longer than a few minutes later, 2 hours later, 3 days later. 15 minutes later, several months later, thousands of tears later, 16 paranoia-filled days later, 2 hours later, much later. Yesterday, many hours later, 75 years later, 2 hours later, 1 extremely annoying shift later, 2 very boring minutes later, 3 hours later, 1 winner later, the following day, meanwhile, later, just then. What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage. Meanwhile, back in the lowlands, 1 frozen wasteland later, 1 hour later, 5 hours later, 2 days later, later in the void. Approximately 10 hours later, early the next morning, 1 shift later, 2 weeks later, 11 minutes later, 5 minutes later, a lot of boring math later, 24 hours later, 1 week later, 1 long angry line later, 72 hours later, 2 hours later, just then, by sheer coincidence, the next morning, montage. The next morning, many tic-tacs later, flashback, end of flashback. The very next evening, 1 hour later. The next day, later, 4 to 6 days later, 4 to 6 more days later. The next morning, moments later, more moments later, 1 semester later, graduation day.
1 hour later!
5 minutes later.
80,000 impressions later.
Would you please stop imitating me? It is starting to get very annoying. 3,000 whoop-whoos later. Soon after. Later. Moments later. The next morning. Many unbearable hours later. 82 kilometers later. A little later. 3 hours later.
The SpongeBob thing.
R.I.P. SpongeBob. Happy birthday too.
No, it's SpongeBob birthday.
She said, "What do you mean? It's summer. You don't think that I will be busy?"
We're all busy.
We're all busy.
Should
Duh.
we enjoy it? And say, by the way, it's a prank. And BTW, it's a prank.
Hold on. Ripper, ripple.
Ripple.
Okay, it's a ripple in our bond,
And I'm not gonna fix it.
and I don't know if we can.
Wait, what's your text?
I'm gonna just spell it. So we're going on bond. I don't know if we can fix it. Sorry, ex-best friend. Sorry, ex. Let me put all capitals. Ex-best friend. This joke is gonna be so funny. So weird.
Okay, how much finish is that? Okay, we should end this soon.
She's not falling for wait until like she gets to me calling her.
Before
She didn't text.
Alright. Text her. See what she said. Okay. And don't try to end down and say before you call me, I'm gonna get you to say don't call me and block me and text
Oh
me.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me just take that right now before she says don't call me. I'm gonna just put it off.
Say includes block me too. Say that.
Okay. Don't call me or text me
Please run your best friend. You're gone.
or text my real best friend
She said, huh?
Kalila. Kalila. She said, huh? What? I'm confused. Don't text me. Don't call me or text me. Or text my real best friend Khalil. Period. We both blocking you. And where did all this come from?
Text it. She knows it.
Hold on. Or block me. Period. We both blocking you. By
X.
Best. You fake.
You feel me?
What do you mean it's a ripple in our bond?
It's a return of bumper we already sewing. We get that together.
Fake. You failed.
I can't. That's not. What do you mean it's a river in our bond? She don't even know that part, does she? We get back together.
We're rougher than ever, but we are so young. I know it get better. Not trying to be freaky, but who makes you that thing make me stay home like I'm on a tether. Wow. Did she text him? Cause I did text him on her. Don't call. Oh, she texted. Okay, probably after this, I'm gonna tell her it's a prank. Up. She's so slow, like texting. I swear, I'll just be quick, cause she A. Where's the next letter? B. Like, come on. She texts like my grandma. Said, huh? So after 6 years, this bleep coming out of nowhere is breaking our friendship. What did I ever do to you?
First I said, why are you still texting me? I said it's over.
Why are you still texting me?
You're saying you always have to leave it.
I told you it was over. Oops.
Or do you want to end it?
Hold on. I told you it was older, and you always with to be saved. Okay, good. Okay, I'm finna call her. When let's hope this keep me. Can you do it? Oh, let's go. Hello? 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 So, you heard what I said, right? You said what? You didn't get it. What are you talking about? You didn't get it. You've been fake all the time to me. You don't call me no more. You don't text me no more. Every time I ask if I could come over, you always say, I'm a baby, blah, blah, blah. You always with Talia. And you saying you're busy? How you're busy? Everybody's busy in this world. Duh. Girl, I cannot hear you. Huh? What?
So that's an excuse not to be friends.
No, it's not just that.
Okay.
You should text me every day. But guess what? Look. Come on camera.
Ńämė, didn't I tell you something?
Come on camera.
Okay.
Now. Say hi.
I can't see nothing. It's paused.
Can you see? Girl, you're getting pranked. God, we is over at prank.
Hold on. I can't see nothing.
She's ruining this prank.
She actually feels.
See? Look. It's a prank. Alright, let me end this video and I'll call you right back. How you feel actually? Say it to the camera.
Yo,
Alright guys, so
she was so sad. She was like, she was so sad.
alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow our social medias down below. Follow her channel. So I was thinking about you going to say it.
Oh, my channel name?
Yes. Melanie guys, and my channel, Night Lifestyle TV. We're gonna do one of these pranks. Not on her because we just did it on, So yeah. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Hold up, girl, just wind it slow. Hold up, girl, just wind.
I'm watching so much TV, I can't move my head.